You guys, I'm afraid for the calendar. Its days are numbered. Mike with Iceberg Gaming here. This is episode number 11 of Season 2 of the Noob Gold Challenge, your step-by-step guide to making gold on a new server. Last week we ended our week with about 1,273,000 gold on hand. We just had the one level 70, we had 169, nice, and a few middle to low 60s. This week we have our second level 70. Our tailoring and enchanting character is now 70. The rest are still plodding along. Most of these are, I'm not really trying to level them. The skinning and mining character is actually skinning and engineering. I made the character before I decided to change it to engineering. But I'm not really playing him at all because the price of leather has been so low that I haven't really been able to find any leather farms that have been worth it. And I wanted to keep him at lower level anyway to take advantage of scaling. He feels very powerful at level 61 to 62, so I haven't been leveling him. Next up is my alchemist and engineering. He's basically just leveling through crafting. I haven't really done anything other than like the I've been doing the race quest, daily quests, just for the basically free gold, and then I use that gold to craft. As you can see, he's only got 7 gold left, so I do the racing quest to get the 2,000 gold, and then I go immediately spend it on crafting materials, and then he is broke once again. I've kind of been doing the same thing with the next two characters, my leatherworking and blacksmither, and my jewel crafting inscription character, but those two characters do actually need renowns, so I have been doing a little bit of world quests with them as well. And we have gained around 10,000 raw gold this week. We're up to about 1,282,000 gold. I've actually spent probably 20 to 30,000 gold on crafting, so yeah, we've gained more like 40 to 50 million in raw gold, but I spent a ton of it to work on my crafting. And we have 252 posted auctions. If they sold right now, they would be worth 823,000 gold. Brace yourselves, guys. This is going to be a crazy week. We have 435 sales. The first 100 is coming in at 93,000 gold. This is going to be big. We might hit 500,000 this week or more. I'm not exactly sure, but it's going to be good. And starting things off with the first 100 with a few of our enchanting quote-unquote flips. This is basically just I go through my TSM and anything that's a profit that I have the materials for, I craft it and sell it. And then look out, boys. Glyphs are back on the menu. We're going to have a bunch of glyphs this week. They've once again become profitable. As you can see here, my first one coming in for just under 500 gold. Now, they're not going to be nearly as profitable as they used to be, but they are back. So glyphs, I was originally making about 1,000 per craft back before the region-wide auction house. Region-wide auction house crushed that market down to like, the glyphs were like 10 gold each or something ridiculous like that. Now they've recovered back into the hundreds, so I've been doing my Dreamleaf farm and then using those materials to craft glyphs. So you're going to see a bunch of those. Next up is a Soul Catcher Halo. This is a blue BOE item that we got from the Sunken Temple farm. Very happy to have that sell. Excellent. We've held on to that for a couple months, so not too bad. Took about as long as your usual transmog item did. So very happy about that. 15,000 gold. Well, 14 after auction house cut. And then check this out, guys. So the Tomes of Illusions. Normally I sell like 1 to 2 sets of these per week, but this week has been just insane. I've sold so many of these this week. So you're going to see a ton of these. I have a couple of different videos about these, so check those out on the channel. I'll leave the links in the usual places. And then we have our usual Netherweave bags. Netherweave bags are one of my best sellers. You don't make a ton of gold off of them, but they are a very steady profit. Here's another Tome of Illusion, and then more glyphs, more glyphs, more glyphs, more glyphs, more glyphs, more glyphs. And then we've got some Dragonflight materials sprinkled in here, more glyphs, more Dragonflight materials, glyphs, propagated rousing seedlings. So guys, this is from my herbalism talent tree. I went into the horticulture to get extra seeds because I thought if I could get these seeds first, I could sell them. And as you can see, it paid off. 3,000 gold from one seed here. Now, they were selling for more like 15,000, and then all of a sudden they went up to 3,000, but either way, made a ton of gold off of those seeds. And then more tomes, and then we've got some potions in here from leveling my alchemy, some more enchants, Eternium Prison Keys. I did my Mana Tombs farm on stream this week just to mix things up and get some transmog items rolling in. Yet another tome, and then a Tankard of Terror from Brewfest. I have a bunch of these left to sell. Then we've got some Draconic Missives from leveling up Inscription. The hell is this? And then some Savage Snowballs. I get these from the Wintervale quests. And then we've got an Outlaw Shield of the Fireflash is a minor transmog. Some Primal Whetstones. These are from Blacksmithing in Dragon Isles. Same with the Waitstone and Whetstone. More Draconic Missives from Inscription. Medallion of the Legion. I get these from Wintervale also. See my guide on Wintervale, as well as the Frozen Arms of the Hero. That's from Wintervale also. More Eternium Prison Keys. More Eternium Prison Keys. Big Awakened Earth Sail. Big Wraithbark Sail. A bunch of Severite in here. Awakened Ire is the material you get from gathering in War Mode. Huge Awakened Order Sail in here. Rhymefin Tuna. Awakened Frost. Eldorado Fish, Draconium, and Kazragite to wrap up the first 100. Let's open it up and see what's next. And our second set of 100 sales is coming in at 65,000 gold. Starting things off, we've got some Awakened Decay from Dragon Isles Gathering, and then another Tome of Illusion that I was talking about earlier. Big Corium Ore sale. I got these during my Mana Tombs farm. Nice Rhymefin Tuna sale here. The price on these is dropping, so it's probably not worth it to farm them anymore. But if you want to do feasts with them, that would be a good idea. Next up, we've got some Wraithbark. Very nice. And Bubble Poppy, Awakened Ire, Awakened Air, Awakened Order, Kazragite. For where I farm these different Dragon Isles materials, I have guides up on the channel for those as well. Awakened Fire. Here's a feast that I was talking about from gathering the Rhymefin Tuna and crafting it into the feast. A big Severite sale. And next up is Naxi. This is a very nice Battle Pet sale. This is a Hallow's End Battle Pet. I have a couple of these left to sell. I really stocked up on them, so we're doing well there. Very happy to have one of those sell. Just random Dragon Isles materials in here. Big Rousing Frost sale. This was probably an accidental listing. I usually don't sell the Rousings, but whatever. We'll take the 3,000 gold. Kazragite. I've been selling pretty much all the Kazragite I find because it's so expensive. More enchanting, quote-unquote, flips in here. More of my tomes. Guys, I can't believe how many of these sold. And then we have a couple of battle pets in here for a minor amount. More of the snowballs. Here's more of those seeds that I talked about earlier. More Kazragite. And that is it for the second 100. Let's open it up and see what's next. And our third set of 100 sales is coming in at a whopping 263,000 gold. Oh yes, we are rolling in it now. Let's check it out and see what we've got. This is definitely going to put us over the 1.5 million mark. So starting things off with more snowballs and more Dragon Isles materials in here. Kazragite, some more, another Medallion of the Legion that I get from Wintervale. More enchanting flips, more Awakened Order. Treatise on Strategy and Mysterious Grimoire, I believe, are transmog items. Elec Plushie is a battle pet crafted from Warlords of Draenor Tailoring. And here we go. Minion of Grumpus from Wintervale for 200,000 gold minus the auction house cut. Very happy to get one of those. I actually have two. I have farmed up 2 of them so far. Only 1 has sold. I'm hoping to get about half a dozen by the end of Hallow's End to sell throughout the year. And then here come the tomes once again. Love it. Surveyor's Tailored Cloak is a Dragon Isles tailoring craft. I did it to level up, but it's a great price, so happy to have that. Another tome. I'm telling you guys, I couldn't keep these on the shelves. Every time I recrafted them, they would sell this week. So I don't know what was going on, but very happy to have the sales. bunch more Severites. Bubble Poppy, Wraithbark, Awakened Order. Very nice, very nice. Here's more of those seeds that we talked about earlier. Love it. 5,000 gold from Awakened Earth. So Awakened Earth was kind of weird this week. It actually went way up in price. It was the most expensive of the Awakened other than the Order and maybe Ire. And I'm not really sure why, because I kind of thought that Earth was the most common, but I guess people needed a lot of them, so the price went way up. Prismatic Leaper is a fish that you get from, I think it's like Renown level 7 with the Tuskar. Some more random materials in here. Big Wraithbark sale. Draconium sale, love to see that. Here's another... oh, wow, I sold 2 Tremendous Tankers of Terror this week. That's crazy. So this is, again, from Brewfest. It's the second of these we sold this week. Very interesting. And here's yet another one of our tomes. And then some random materials in here. Nothing super interesting. And then we have yet another tome. Love it. More of those medallions we talked about earlier. Got some files in here. So I found that crafting experimentation with alchemy is very profitable. Well, I don't know. It costs a lot of materials, so it might not be profitable. But you get these really expensive files. At least they were really expensive right at the start of Mythic Plus and rating. I think they've probably come down in price since then, but made some good gold there. And then we've got, finally, to wrap up this 100, another Tome of Illusion. Let's open this up and see what's next. And we are at 1.6. I missed the ding on 1.5. And for our fourth and final set of 100 sales for this week, we have another 80,000 gold. Starting things off, we've got more of our Tomes of Illusions. A couple of them in here. Very nice. More of those. See, this is the files I was talking about. Look at these prices. Excellent. Love it. A bunch of them in here. Netherweave bags we talked about earlier. Shrouded cloth bag actually went up in price. That's a nice price for that. Well, maybe it's not. I don't remember. Anyways, more of our tomes. Crashin' Thrashin' Killdozer controller is the battle pet you can get, or it's a toy, I'm sorry, not a pet, that you can get through Hollow's End. There are other ways to get it, but I was getting them through Hollow's End this time. More materials in here. Glyph of Valkyrie for 4 gold. I think this is super cheap, so it is a profit. I think this one is from Pandaria Inscription. Another Medallion of the Legion, again from Wintervale. Rosettia Hopper. So this crashed in price way, way down. It was like 10,000 gold. I made a video on it when it was 10,000 gold, and now I feel bad because it's so low. But anyways, what can you do? Timeless Mechanical Dragonling is the battle pet from the WoW Anniversary event. And next up, we've got another stack of our tomes. Very nice. More Netherweave bags. Frozen Arms of the Hero, once again from Wintervale. Another one of those seeds we talked about earlier. More Awakened Order. Nice Awakened Earth sale. Here's another tome. Jeez, it's crazy. It's crazy. So crazy. There's another one of those seedlings. Another Medallion of the Legion. More of our glyphs in here. Nice Awakened Order sale. And to wrap up this set of 100, we have another stack of our Tomes of Illusion. All right, let's open it up and see what is left. And we have 39 sales left, coming in at 17,000 gold. So let's just get through this real quick, see if there's anything interesting. Bag flips and enchanting flips. Formula Minor Wizard Oil. So I buy these off the vendor for a couple silver, and they sold for a couple gold, so that's nice. Another glyph in here. Some Dragon Isle materials. More of our snowballs. Severite. Wraithbark, Bubble Poppy. Another Medallion of the Legion. Another fantastic file sale. Another one of those Crashin' Thrashin' Killdozers we talked about earlier. And that is it. Oh, Monstrous Egg is a drop that I got that is supposed to be a Darkmoon Fair quest, but I just sold it because that's what I do. Alright, let's open this up and get our grand total. Alright, are you guys ready? I'm excited for this. I think we're going to be just short of the 500,000 mark. Let's see what we got here. Oh, over 500,000. All right, 516,000 gold for the week. Love it. Fantastic week. Our best week ever. And that puts us up to 1.8 million gold on this server already. And we've only been on this server for a couple weeks before Dragonflight started. So very happy about that. We're doing well, especially if we can make 500,000 every week. We're going to be at the 10 million gold mark in no time. And maybe I'll do another giveaway. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see when we get there. For now, I hope you're enjoying the Noob Gold Challenge. Hope you're getting a lot of great information out of this series and the channel in general. Hit me up with any questions in the comments section or on my Discord, or join me live both here and on Twitch, and I'll be happy to help you out. Thank you so much for all the support. I really appreciate it. Merry Christmas to those celebrating this weekend. Happy holidays to everyone. And we will see you next week for the Noob Gold Challenge, and see you tomorrow for a gold farming guide video. Thank you so much for watching. Special thank you to my YouTube members, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you for making this channel possible.